Welcome to the Black Gay History Channel. Please share this video and subscribe to this channel for more captivating content. I finally had the pleasure of watching the new animated Disney adventure Strange World, which was released in 2022 and broke boundaries for gay representation in Disney films. Though Disney hasn't always been one of the most gay-friendly franchises, in recent years these studios have started to change things, and in Strange World, this bio-friendly action-adventure featured Disney's first gay boyfriends. Spoiler alert, you've been warned. In Strange Worlds, we are introduced to a fictional but relatable country called Avalonia, where the scientists have explored and found a fuel source in a mysterious plant that brings power and technology to their whole country. One of the most famous explorers in Avalonia, named Jaeger Clade, heads on an expedition to find a more reliable energy source that he thinks is hidden in the country's uncharted territories. His more rational son, Searcher Clade, urges his father to head back home, but after an argument, the two go on their own way, and Searcher's famous father goes missing. Years later, Searcher Clade becomes a renowned scientist and starts a family with his wife, Meridian, played by the fabulous Gabrielle Union. They even have a son, Ethan, played by the equally fabulous gay Jamaican-American actor, comedian, and screenwriter Jamiroquai Young White. I love the familiar fatherly tension Ethan and his dad, Searcher, have on screen. Ethan wants to be an adventurer like his famous but missing grandfather, and Searcher is secretly terrified he'll lose him just like he lost his dad. There's an adorable scene where Ethan runs to meet up with his friends who are outside ready to pick him up, and his dad roasts him about the obvious crush he has on one of the boys in the friend group, Dazio. I love that in this movie his family is supportive of his crush on Dazio. Clearly, in Avalonia, homophobia isn't a thing. Now that I'm in Canada, I'm expanding my geographic knowledge and history, and I found some interesting similarities of Avalonia with Canada and the northeast coast of America. Avalonia is actually a real place, technically. Avalonia is a geological territory and prehistoric continent from the Paleozoic era, roughly 500 million years ago. Sedimentary or rock and stone remnants of Avalonia can be found in Western Europe like Scotland, Ireland, and Wales, northern Canadian provinces like Newfoundland, as well as the east coast of the US. When the president of Avalonia, Castillo Mal, played by the fabulous Lucy Liu, comes to visit Searcher's home, she discloses that Searcher is needed on an emergency reconnaissance team to find more Pando, the fuel that keeps their country running, or the entire country would shut down. Searcher heads out with the president and her elite team of scientists, but has no idea that his son Ethan has tagged along on the ship. While they decide what to do with their stowaway, Ethan leaves the ship and discovers an unknown world, or a strange world, with undiscovered biodiversity. Not only does Ethan explore this strange world, he eventually is narrowly rescued by a wild man who has been living in the hidden world. Before long, when Searcher finds his son and his rescuer, they realize that the protector is his long-lost father Jaeger, who got lost in this strange world. Though Jaeger has been gone for years, it doesn't take long before he and his son Searcher start up the same old arguments, and Ethan sees a childish side of his father he's never seen before. On this expedition, Ethan gets to know his wild and rambunctious grandfather, and I love that even his grandfather celebrates that Ethan has a crush on another boy and starts giving him dating advice. This film's superb animation and punchlines exceeded my expectations, and as a gay black kid at heart, I love that Ethan has supportive men in his life that supported his budding relationships and his interests. I also love that there's a not so subtle message about being in touch with nature and being open to exploring new territories, as well as questioning what we think we know about the world. Scientists are discovering new animals, uncharted ancient kingdoms, and hidden forests on this earth every day, and who knows what's left to explore in this big strange world.